I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Not feeling.
Like literally. So
Eat something wrong or?
no, I have no idea. I ate before this. Think it might have been too much, but you know what? I'm gonna move the trash can close a bit. Get your clips ready for live stream fails.
Salmon run first. Throws up on screen.
Salmon run first. Always.
Okay.
No one was moving there. I was afraid.
I need you and a memory, by the way, to like disable this mental link where within minutes of each other you will like one asking for either 14 or salmon run, the other will appear and ask for the opposite within minutes of each other. It's happened like 3 times in a row now. I am disturbed. I think you're in cahoots.
Actually, hold on. This is perfect. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, whatever. It was a gamble that only works if your teammates know what's happening.
What were you trying to do?
Lure the Salmon lid to a much more advantageous position.
Sometimes like the time spent trying to lure will just, you know, ruin you.
This is glow tide on Gone Fission Hydro Plant. Impossible
Which has
statement.
annihilated us multiple times.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There's a reason for that. Greg somewhere.
Fuck me. I love being allegedly splattered by a drizzler when like the circle is just not on my screen.
Damn, I'm good. We got quotas, so who cares? Well, this is interesting. I think I learned something. That even the slamming lids, when you lure them, they'll still go in the center, even though they can fly.
Because they have to crash.
No fucking sense. Yeah, but there's still land on this side over here.
Yeah, but if they potentially stop over the water.
They won't, because on that side over there is no water. It's all land. I will take the second area. I don't know what weapon you have, but I could probably use some help if you have something worthwhile, like the sloshing machine. I don't even know what the other weapons are. I think one of them is a squiffer. Range blaster, I mean, like... Stop leading them away. What are you doing? Why would you lead them away from the other person doing damage? Whatever. Are you guys done down there? Shit. Wait, hold on. How does that make sense? It's so easy too. How does it make sense? What the fuck? Shit. Whatever. That guy's got it probably. Yeah, I should have just thrown it up. Whoops. Yeah, if you roll your thumb on A to B, it's pretty easy actually. It does the far throw. That's so weird when you throw the egg. Remember when we were talking about you throw and jump immediately after and that makes it go farther for some reason?
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's surprisingly simple. Oh my god, now they're coming from here again. I can't even see! I can't even see! What happens? I'm dead at kiwis. Oh, great. We gotta get these eggs over here instead. Too bad a million enemies are spawning.
Yep. Same as it ever was.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. By the grace of God, the squeaky stealers are coming from the other direction. Perhaps we could use... Fuck you. Perhaps we could use this to our advantage. Did that go in? There's no way that went in. All right. You have to remember that the missiles come at angles now. Go, squeaky stealer, go. Go. Damn it. I got him. Let's go. Yes. It's beautiful. Get him in, you.
And everything is sitting on top of them. There's only me alive. Don't you fucking swear at me.
You. But we can because it's late night. It's late night hours. The kids are in bed.
No, like, don't swear at me because I don't want to hear you saying that. Don't start going like, oh, you're an asshole when I'm the last one alive.
I was gonna say you bitch, but it was the perfect play that shouldn't have happened.
I don't think it's perfect when we lost.
Like I was being assaulted. I threw one Hail Mary range blaster up there just to be like, this is the only way we're winning anyway. Why defend myself? It hit somehow, killed him. And then they landed right next to the basket. I was like, wow. I thought he was a little, like, farther over the ledge. They should make a special where you can throw eggs farther. And it's useless in the main mode. But very good in this one. To remember. Game ain't what it used to be. Oh shit! I don't know why I did that. There's a Greg somewhere.
Where?
It looks like it's coming from apples.
So if you have a weapon that like shoots more like rapidly, get over to like the side. There was a sniper, but it seems to be already dead.
That works. Don't you throw me off, you fuck.
Turned around. Come on, hurry up.
Are you at the basket?
Yeah, there's also someone else here.
Okay, why did he leave? Why did you leave? Come back. Oh wait, I guess it doesn't matter. We have quota. I was like, I will assist you in murdering.
Okay, you have to shoot the dolphin when you have a sniper rifle, honestly.
Oh, there's the switch fan again. I keep forgetting that I should, like, go to a repair place. Replacing the switch fan is a moderate task. You could do it. Just, like, remove the fan from the processor and, you know, apply thermal paste. It's so easy. No. Hell no. Oh, why? Oh, double why? No! Oh, fine. Another Greg, by the way.
Yeah, we're worked on it.
Well, I tried to get to a safe place with my Squiffer. We're both dead in the basket. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there's two overlapping ones of these.
There they are. Moz, come on. Moz, get real. How does the sniper always know? Sit yourself down. Fuck you.
Oh, I love enemy air. I love going in, like, I'll turn around, like, a quick snap, and it's like, no, you touched enemy ink, you're just gonna sit there and get damaged. Destroyed, even.
Alright.
That's sick.
I wish that I had a crowd control weapon. No, I do have.
Nope.
I guess the stall goes for the A cannon thing too. I'm noticing a problem here.
What's the problem?
Are any of these weapons actually good at crowd control?
Classic Squiffer can tear through hordes, yes. Like, really easily. You just line them up and let it go to the trigger, and the
line them
crowd
up
in front of you dies. I wish I actually did clip me handling the horde as, like, the fucking tornado wave, because it was a pretty good example of that.
Anytime you can clip something for educational purposes, do it. Gavin, did you play the secret 100% level in this game?
Yes.
Is it good? Is it fun? Is it fun hard or is it bad hard like Inner Agent?
It was fine.
Because it's a level, not a boss, right?
It's a level, yeah. One part of it is just passively because it's another goddamn, like, ride the rail and do target gallery shit.
Yay!
The hardest one of those by far, because it's, you know, it's a bastard and the arrows feel like they're barely capable of doing the things it wants you to do.
Is it like what the fuck is it called in Mario? What the level, the big levels at the end that like are really hard. Like Darker Side in Odyssey, that's what it was called in Odyssey, but Champions Road, that's what it's called. Is it like Champions Road?
Kind of. Like, basically, like, it slams 4 levels together, essentially, and checkpoints you at each section.
Okay, yeah, that is what that is. I'm gonna go revive that guy. You should be calling for help, my friend. You're lucky that your teammate understands the importance of reviving teammates in Salmon Run Next Wave. Where did he go? Where the fuck is the Moz?
From. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's so good at aiming.
Why are things that, like, I can literally step on, like, have hitboxes projecting several meters into the air? But only if you're trying to move around them. I died. Yeah, it's alright. Like, the fucking grinding reel section really hurts it because, you know, the grinding reel mechanics aren't like that great, because if you don't do it exactly at the moment they intend you to, your momentum will go slightly weird. You'll just, like, you'll just come short of the rail jump and just fall into the deep. And then that's it. You just lose. And there's just a whole lot of that. So just like you gotta like time it perfectly, and if you don't, you just lose. And the shots are fairly tricky, and sometimes like you have to like wind up multiple full charge hits in a row just to pull it off. And, like very tight timings. The rest of it's just like fairly standard level stuff, like with maybe a wee bit more like spice here and there, but it's otherwise like fairly standard. And it's none of it is anywhere near as interesting or cool as like the Octo expansion secret fight.
Yeah, I mean the Inner Agent 3 fight was annoying, but like from a lore perspective or whatever, just like fan service and stuff, it is very good.
I also did just appreciate an actually hard fight in that game.
if you want a good fight, just go online.
Well, no, that's not good fights. That's haha. You can't win because the game has matchmade you with like a fucking 4-year-old who sits in base fingering himself. And you know that's it. That's the entire thing. Or someone hands you someone who has like an extremely high ink weapon like an air spray, and then they only do like 500p.
Shit. Mine. No, wait, never mind.
Not counting some other shit.
I heard worm. I'm like, well, I know that sound. Well, it's wave 3, so if you have a special, might as well.
King Jet would not be very helpful here.
You can snipe guys. Yeah, the
Especially 'cause I have
projectile
the
dithers out
blaster,
much more
so-
than it should, but you know. Forgot there was a grate here. Get away from her, you bitch! So now that I think about it, might actually be a line from Alien.
It is, yes.
Instead of just Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It is, yes. Most of the lines, especially from the back half of that game, are just movies.
What's the one where they're running, trying to get off the beach? I know that's a real life event, I just forget which beach it is.
I think that entire section was Saving Private Ryan. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, it is. I guess it was a movie. Is it Normandy?
Yeah, that's the Normandy landings, yeah.
I love how, like, because someone on YouTube uploaded all the Live and Reloaded songs, and they called that song "Exit the Beach," which is just such a dull, such a dull title for the context and song itself. just exit the beach. Oh yeah, I watched Gremlins 1, 2, and 3.
I never watched Gremlins 3, but what did you think of 1 and 2?
Wait, do you know what Gremlins 3 is?
No.
Okay. it's just a shitty YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
I thought they were leading me on. I genuinely thought there was a Gremlins 3. It's just this video of this guy like saying, and we're here at the premiere of Gremlins 3. It's about to start. We're gonna interview the main character and stuff. And it's just a bunch of like shit. And then it just goes off the rails. Like I don't know if I'd even recommend the video, but it is just very, very interesting.
I don't know about interesting, but sure.
Anyway, I'm surprised how much I liked Gizmo. I thought he was going to be a little Scrimblow mascot. That'd be like, oh, everybody loves the Scrimblow mascot, but he's just annoying. But no, he's actually just an endearing little guy.
Yep.
His role in Gremlins 2 is just really funny. Like, he spends half of the movie being tortured.
Yep.
I like the Gremlins too. They're just funny little freaks, you know? I feel like as you get older, that kind of character is just better, you know?
Yeah, it's a really fun balance where like that might actually genuinely disturb a kid, but it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, there's actual like gore and murder and stuff. Not just of the Gremlins, but like of people.
Yeah.
I thought it was a kids movie, and then they pulled some of that shit.
It's the beauty of 1980s American horror films, a lost art, I tell you. Well, that person's just gonna keep them all staggering on the bridge. Why would anything nice happen? Of course, grenade blocked by these fucking shooters.
Anchor and I are fighting for our damn lives so he can go off ledges, I forgot. Oh.
So much for that. Yeah, they're good movies.
It's like they have good flow in their plot. But I'm gonna be honest, like I was kind of getting distracted easily.
I think that's a you problem.
It's just like, you know, when the Gremlins are up to their shenanigans, it's funny. And I can respect all the build-up and stuff, but like during those moments, I'm just like, movie feels kind of long. Yeah, they're surprisingly good. What's the movie where it's like, they're gonna eat him, and then they're gonna eat me?
That's Trolls too.
Trolls, okay. Like, in my head, Gremlins was Trolls, and then I thought that they added, like, a character from Trolls into Multiverses. Up until last night. Oh my god, this is completely different.
Is that why you were watching Gremlins?
No.
Okay.
We're watching Gremlins because I think my friends just genuinely like the movie, and or Gizmo is in Multiverses. And like 2 of them really like Multiverses. Which is so weird. It hasn't been a movie since like 1989 or whatever.
I know, it's great, isn't it?
And then
I like it when things end.
And then they put They put Gizmo in Multiverses as like the second DLC character.
It's not too surprising because that entire thing is just fishing through Warner Bros. Licenses.
But like Gizmo
Gremlins is an extremely popular movie.
is
Yeah? Extremely popular, influential movie. Like, that's one of the reasons why there were so many scrimblows in the 90s. Fucking Gremlins, man. Things were referenced damn near everywhere for a while, too. Wish someone with a gun other than me could, like, get these fucking tars. Because I have the Swiffer at the moment.
Like at least the sloshing machine can pierce.
Not having host privileges is necro, it sucks the fat one.
The power of the Nintendo Switch. Gavin, are you gonna be pirating Bayonetta 3?
Yes.
Okay, I was curious because I'm like, I wonder how Gavin is gonna react to this information.
And my information is immediately just, like, learning the information and he's just like, you know what? If it's good, the platinum's gonna die soon.
Incidentally, the information is that, kill the other one first. Okay, good. The information is that Bayonetta's actual voice actress was offered to be paid like $4,000 for the entire game.
Yeah, which is poverty wages for the amount of work she would have to do, because there are 7 individual Bayonetta characters in 3.
It's poverty for just anyone, really.
Really, yeah. And just to add on to the fact, this was the wages that she was, because like she was forced to re-audition. They just didn't like offer her it back. After that, when she like was like selected for the role, they gave her, from what we can tell, actually a really worse offer than that. And then she made an appeal to Kamiya because she knew him personally, and he's told her before, like, oh, like it's like meeting Bayonetta in person. You're a goddess. He said, "Don't worry, I'll set this right." And then he offered her 4,000.
And then I think on Twitter he said that she's lying.
Yes, he said.
I'm like, I don't know who to trust. The guy who can stand to make money from the game that's being boycotted, or the voice actress who was putting everything on the line.
Yeah, because the thing about her position is, like, either she's breaking NDA and thus there's taking a mad risk, or she isn't and could be easily disproven and have all this fall apart. And that would be so easily proved either way, and they haven't, so, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And, like, there is a little bit of, like, thing of, like, is this Platinum, or is this Nintendo, or is this both? I'm leaning towards both, because the distinction of, like, Kamiya's behavior in particular, and also her directly referencing him, and the way he's immediately just been like, she's lying, and also beware my rules, like he's a fucking edgy 14-year-old. Fucking grown-ass man. But, like, I'm pretty sure, like, even if it was, like, whatever person's overseeing the project on Nintendo's end was like, no, like, pay the slave wages. They obviously didn't fight it at all, and clearly agreed with it. And also, Sean Chiplock, the guy who voiced, fuck's his name, Bird Guy in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
He revealed that he was paid basically nothing for that role.
Yeah, you don't remember? Rivali's Gale is now ready.
No, because I played with a Japanese voice actor.
I don't think it's much better. Poor Breath of the Wild.
It's better because if I have to hear that person do like a fake English accent for Zelda, I will scream. Never heard anyone sound like that in my life. I'm like, yes, I don't live in England, but we live close enough to know. This guy's trying so hard. Fucking this blaster on this hitbox is not working out. But yeah, he also revealed that because Detective Pikachu was done with, like actual movie, like laws and set standard practices, the two on voice lines he did, well not on voice, like the two off camera lines he just supplied for Detective Pikachu have earned him more money than his entire Breath of the Wild work.
Do we know what lines they are?
I don't remember, but there you go. Just through like sheer he was paid more on the time, like just at the time, and also through sheer residuals, he's just made it up.
Do you have
Like,
sloshing machine or dapple duels?
I have double lose.
That might be good enough for fighting him. Yeah. Fuck. That's so annoying. Oh, we gotta just leave the bosses over here.
Just gonna swap over to this.
Dead.
It's really unfortunate.
Huh, how about that? I feel like I didn't even think we were halfway at that point. I thought it was just going really badly. I'm like, I'm misplaying everything.
But, yeah. So the good news is this is blowing up and actually reaching outside game news circles, like TMZ and other like actual news outlets are picking it up.
Oh wow.
Because her videos, part 1 and part 4, part 4 being where she particularly addresses Camilla, have now gotten like over 5 million views each.
I've only seen up to 3. I didn't know there was a 4.
She added a 4th one, yeah, like they're exploding, and combined with Camilla's completely childish baby bitch reaction has essentially, before like legal or PR can even do anything, just detonated the situation for them. So yeah, the long and short of it is, if you can't pirate it, buy it pre-owned if you're interested. If you're not interested, perfectly valid. And if you do still want to see anyway, just fucking pirate it and emulate it. Like the Switch is extremely easy to emulate in terms of like computation power required. The Steam Deck can do it, even with like the CPU cost of doing like emulation. It actually still runs the games better than the Switch can by several leagues. In particular, I noticed it can do Metroid Dread at 1440p 60. When you like output it to like an actual TV, because the Steam Deck's on the screen can't do that, of course. But you can just be docked through any sort of like third-party commercial dock and just work, and you can just play that shit on like a 4K TV, and it will just do it. It's extremely funny, let's say. And yeah, like after this, honestly, I'm just kind of like, yeah, nah, it doesn't matter if Platinum goes after this. Like they're gone. A combination of just all sense and like logic is gone, and whoever was like good at that company, anyone who's left who's still good at the craft is obviously some kind of bastard. It seems like, so just fuck it. Who cares? Let them go. there is plenty more and much better to support. Bayonetta, like herself, like Bayonetta as a series itself has also been, you know, like essentially usurped because it was the crown jewel of like technical action games at a time when no one else was making them, and then Devil May Cry 5 happened.
But what
So,
about
you know,
the character and the story?
that's a really high bar to pass because Devil May Cry 5.
Well, no, I mean, like, you'd still care about Bayonetta for those things.
Yeah, you would, but then, you know, they got rid of her voice actress.
But what about Rodon?
That's the interesting part of all this. Like, the new voice actress, Jennifer Hale, is union, and the same union as Helena Taylor. Which implies either they just lied to Hale and have, like, essentially, like, tricked voice actors into breaking union rules, or they were very specifically fishing to get rid of her and replace her with a big name or a, you know, an American and not, like, a non-American. Like, there's no way they come out of this looking good, basically. I imagine within the coming days we are probably going to see SAG-AFTRA just, like, you know, put the screws to Nintendo in particular. Who knows? That, or we're going to hear that Jennifer Hale has, you know, been expelled from the union and is getting sued. One of the two. And probably the rest of them as well, if they, like, unless they can prove they absolutely didn't know.
Unions are kind of cool.
Any which way, I hope they take blood. You know, like, someone has done evil here. It needs to, like, it needs to be paid for in blood. Take it. But yeah, I will be spending tomorrow, well, part of tomorrow, like, setting up Yuzu on my Steam Deck and figuring out, like, where the hot shit is for acquiring ROMs.
I can ask my friends if you want.
Yeah, actually, that would be helpful. If they're already through it, then yeah, by all means.
That's all they ever play Switch games on.
Because, like, yeah, I mean, perfectly valid. Like, I'm, like, good for, like, collecting ROMs all the way up to, like, PS2, and then after that, it's just kind of a blank.
I literally have every game I could possibly ever want to play downloaded on my computer up to PS2. So I'm set, and then I guess now I should be doing that for Switch. Because I didn't realize it was like Citra, where it could upscale it and probably like do better frame rates and stuff or whatever.
Yep, it can pretty easily at that. Like, so, like, it pretty much beats every game on, like, actual Switch performance. Like the Steam Deck anyway. Like, for your computer, like, absolutely it probably would as well, as long as it's stronger than a Steam Deck.
I mean, literally impossible to be less powerful than a Switch, I think.
Yeah. Also, it saves me like 50 quid. But hey. But yeah, between like this, between Babylon's Fall, or Kamiya's stuff, them just saying, hey, yeah, we know this completely stupid thing that obviously wouldn't ever work, didn't work, we're just gonna keep doing it anyway. Like, who cares about the company anymore? Let's be honest, like, it's worth his past and let it die. That was a very weird fall for that thing. Hello, Evan. There's actually some other ones I'd want to like check and have fun with, which is to say, I'm definitely curious if the Steam Deck emulating Monster Hunter Rise can still beat the Switch.
Yes.
And it pretty much absolutely
100%.
can, I imagine, which is just tragic.
The only reason you would have a Switch is to play online.
Yes, really.
Which, you know, for Salmon runs a very compelling argument. They're lucky. Case in point. Hey, Evan! Evan, when are you getting a Switch? The Switch Pro isn't happening. That wasn't even his reason for not buying a Switch, but I imagine it's part of
a
it.
Switch 2 is probably happening within the next year.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, even if it doesn't release within the next year, it will be announced within the next year.
You think that's going to be their next console?
I mean, it's pretty much gonna have to be. Maybe they don't call it a Switch 2, I don't know, but they're gonna have to do something. The thing sales are slowing down, like they're reaching the absolute upper limit of what it can do. Also the hardware and stuff for PS5 and Xbox Series X is beginning to ramp up because the silicon shortages are beginning to wane. Through a combination of crypto dying, EVGA pulling out of Nvidia card development going straight down, Intel canceling their own GPU development. Basically, it's all getting freed up. So, as the competition suddenly starts having stock, and their now ancient console that everyone who wants one already owns, probably even two of, you know, it's like you either release the next one or you just start to lose ground.
I was wondering if they'd make a Switch Pro. And
They
that,
may
like,
have intended to, but then everything happened.
yeah. Someone's taking the base. Whoa.
Like, I think that the big one really was like the silicon shortages caused by COVID has pretty much skewered those plans entirely. Otherwise, we probably would have seen a Switch Pro by now. We're coming up on 6 years of this thing being active. So, you know, that's hitting the upper limit. Nintendo usually, even for their successful stuff, likes to keep it to like 5 years.
Stupid.
Thank you for just plucking my carpet, Luigi.
Luigi, don't do that. That's a new carpet. He needs that for the structural integrity of his floor.
And also, it's just a nice carpet. He's lost a tooth. We don't know how. He's broken one of his front teeth, which he has very little of now. We don't know
apples.
where or how. Please stop moving.
Also, you got here faster than I thought. Oh. You goddamn sniper piece of shit. Sour milk, go back to the basket.
But yeah, like, fuck Nintendo, fuck Platinum. It is always morally correct to pirate Nintendo games. Looking forward to acquiring Metroid Dread and playing it at 4K on my TV. If the Switch thing that can do that, if not, then 1440p.
This is definitely coming for me, right? Yeah.
And honestly, like, if it's really that much of a performance boost, I might just do the thing where, like, even for games I'm gonna buy on all of it, I'll probably buy it and then just emulate it on the Switch, the Steam Deck anyway.
Yeah. Like, the beautiful thing is, it's not like the 3DS, where the actual playing on the actual hardware gives you an advantage.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason I still want to use my 3DS capture cards and stuff.
Yeah. That's very valid because, like, you know,
but
it's
like
a
for Switch,
very specific hardware.
Switch, there's no reason to, you know, record and stream Switch games on the actual console if this is a thing.
Yep.
Granted, it's not all perfect. I remember, like, Legends Arceus, when that leaked, it looked even worse. Looked and ran even worse.
Yeah, like,
but
it depends on the game and it depends on the emulator.
Yeah, it might be because it was it was the pre-release too, and then maybe the emulation people actually figured it out or something.
Yeah. It also depends by game, where like some games will work fine, and then some more complex ones will have like lots of arcane issues. Or like Xenoblade Chronicles 3, from what I've looked into, runs mostly fine on it, except some quests just don't work, and no one's entirely sure why. Silly things like that.
Yeah, I I still have the backup one, but I did find the actual one that's sitting right there in view.
Keeping it in view.
It's all good. I have to actually play games though.
You do, yeah.
Still running the Splatoon 3 story.
Were you not finished?
I want to play every level.
Oh. When you were saying like, oh, like at least I don't have to do a secret level now, I figured just you weren't bothering.
No, I still am doing every level. It's just I physically can't not beat the final boss and then do the secret level, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they were considerate to those of us who don't agree with their characterization. You know, but Nintendo isn't really known for being inclusive.
You see your characterization, you mean the one you made up in your head?
Yes.
Okay. Just so we're clear.
So honestly, like, what I'm more bothered about, you're hung up on the nice thing, not thinking about my actual point where Mr. Grizz is supposed to be mean and scary. That would have been so cool. Spoilers.
I never saw him as scary though.
Well, yeah, because he's like your boss. He has to keep it cool, or else he's gonna get like shut down or whatever. Like, but you know, here it's no holds barred, baby. Thank God.
Also, this is a game for 7-year-olds.
You can still make the bears scary.
It also wouldn't really fit the aesthetic.
Octo expansion wasn't afraid to get weird, and that's why it will always be better. You make a Mr. Grizz game. Oh wait, that's this one and the last one.
Yes.
$1940, good year. What happened in 1940? Oh, no, I'm not figuring.
1940? You mean like the second year of World War II?
Maybe.
Not a lot of good happened in.
Well, yeah, but like this is the second year, you know? Surely other things were happening by that point.
No, actually not a lot. Kind of, that's what we call it, the World War.
Yeah, I just figured that was kind of a misnomer, you know? No. Bitch!
Just kill it as you see it. Why waste time during a silly dance?
Because then you have to do a silly dance later to get the exit, otherwise you finish with 20 out of 27. You're dancing either way, clown.
My dance is faster and more efficient.
I wish I had the sloshing machine right now. Whatever, someone else will deal with it. There's only one of them. He's not gonna be that bad. Jeez, that guy was zooming. He's still that one guy is putting in work though. Up there.
Jesus.
Oh, that felt good. I see other noiselings. I am not dealing with them.
I'm slowly trying to. It's just, you know, under fire. Shit, I got one.
Go, Grand Kai. I mean, would you say Wario is evil? I guess by being greedy, you're inherently evil, maybe.
I don't know about evil. I mean, I would call him a prick, but I don't know about evil.
Ah, I thought there was a little more wind there. How I didn't even get the throw off.
Oh, the game is really lurching for some reason.
Squeaky sealers are coming from, like, diagonal kiwi. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to do that call out, that's for sure. It'd be kind of cool if in the next iteration of Salmon Run, it worked like man versus machine, where you could buy like power-ups and stuff. Like, so you could buy Pierce on the sloshing machine. I wonder where I got that idea and example from.
I don't know, where did you?
45. Look at us, we're overfishing. It's so funny that that is like the word that people use for like going hard in Salmon Run.
We just kind of have to take your word for that, to be honest. Oh, fuck me, I guess.
Like, I think overfishing specifically is aiming for 200 plus, but I don't know for sure. But it really does just lean into the idea that Salmon Run is evil. Wow, what the fuck? Hey, I ride on that sometimes. See, they were making turnpikes and stuff. Just keep dashing. Alright, I wanted to use inkjet, but I died. You know, it's interesting. I call it route, but I call it the blue route because that's just what everyone here calls it. And I never really thought about it until now. Yeah, we're gonna drive down the blue route. I don't even know what the highways are really called specifically. I just say I'm doing highway driving and I hate it. And they're like, oh, which one? I'm like, I don't know. I hate all of them. Honestly, I hate every road with more than one lane.
Fair enough. I mean, they are hellish.
Wait a second. You wouldn't know that.
I mean, I've seen American roads in pictures, and I see it have like these 6-lane wide monstrosities. I'm just kind of, yeah, that's like that's an affront against God.
Well, no, but Gavin, the more lanes there are, the more traffic can get through more efficiently. Except the part where that doesn't actually work. Because
it creates more traffic, actually.
you know, supply and demand and stuff. Yeah. Well, someone who isn't me should get that sniper. It's okay, they got you, right?
Maybe.
I don't know if I can actually shoot that. Actually, we should have ridden that guy up. Now that I think about it. There's a Greg too. Oh no.
Whoever has the baffle duties to deal with these goddamn towers.
We got it.
I think this will be my last one because it's like 20 past 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. I want to make sure that it didn't turn the wrong way. Oh, he was down here. Nice. That's so convenient. How considerate of you. I was gonna say they better go down there. Whoa! Good. Just don't die.
Much easier said than done.
Oh, we're more than good. That get everyone? That was awesome.
I think it did, yeah.
Oh, not over here. Ooh. Cannot dig through to the sniper.
Yeah, 4 full charge Squiffer shots kills the dolphin midair, so don't even bother inking if you have the Squiffer and you see that. Just shoot it.
That's good knowledge. Squeaky Steelers are coming from back Apple area. That's great.
Actual grid or sarcastic grid?
Actual great, because all the Greg shit. Did you see him swoosh? Oh God, I'm dead. Well, if you have a special, use it. I wish.
I'm also being like physicsed into a wall. Apparently, I was alive. I didn't seem to be.
Why'd I jump down here? Steelhead piece of shit. Not like we were gonna make it anyway, but yeah, that was pretty good though. I feel like we just had a lot of rounds where we were killing it.
I need to like balance my humors because I've been playing just a lot of horror-themed adventure and puzzle games lately.
Oh, great. Another Spooktober person.
I mean, it's more just happened by coincidence because of just what's been coming out or catching my eye. I also don't want to hear you ever complaining about Halloween people. Christmas 95.
I'm just like, I don't like when
People do it for anything but Christmas, yes.
No, I don't like suddenly every Twitch streamer wants to exclusively play spooky games for the entire month and nothing else. So then, and you know, a lot of them they just aren't interesting to watch. So it's like you have a whole month where you don't want to really watch anyone. And it's just like, ugh. That's what I'm complaining about here.
But I don't stream, and you were still complaining at me about it.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Also, I would take people trying more horror games over, you know, yet more streams of Apex or whatever else.
I feel like they're just like the same game every time, though. You know?
No.
Not every time, but
actually
like
playing horror games, no.
You have no. I'm talking about the streamers. You have your Amnesia streams and stuff. Carl's at least doing Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. Thank God.
I mean, like, a lot of that is just Twitch, though.
Resident Evil.
There's only actual 2 personalities. Also, Resident Evil's sick as hell.
Good. Yeah, it's a good series, but not when you stream it every single year. And everyone is doing it.
I don't understand like the whole don't play it because it's popular thing.
No, because I've already watched. Either like I don't want to watch it because I haven't played it, or I've watched it a million times already. And the only games I could do that for is Super Mario Sunshine and Paper Mario.
It still just feels like double standards.
It's annoying. At least I feel like I at least have a reason to be annoyed.
Mm. Yeah, that's me. I somehow, from a mystery box in the catalog, got the tag Splattershot Pro user.
Yeah, no, I've like Dynamo Roller user, and I just before the stream I got like I forget what it was, but it was like I have winter ready Splat Zones enthusiast. Well, I gotta go change that now.
Are you Splat Zones enthusiast?
No, but winter ready.
Yeah.
I like Splat Zones. Damn it! Now I can't be commit. Oh yeah, I got spineless splatter scope user, which is just perfect. I guess I am a jet squelcher user, but we'll run with this. Slow starter. Wait, that's a really good one. Perfect. Because I don't start anything. It's beautiful. All right.
One day. I keep saying one day you'll rectify this. If I start saying you don't, maybe you will. I tend to find my friends live in contempt of my words.
You gotta get that checked out. I didn't know you could go up here. All right. Well, that's gonna be the stream. Yeah.
Goodbye.
You love it.